What the heck is going on in that Doctor Strange post-credit scene? Who is the woman? What does this all mean? Well, I'm gonna break it all down. First things first, it is official, Charlize Theron is playing Clea in the MCU. But who is she? Well, in the comics, Clea is a sorceress, and she's very tied to Doctor Strange. Here are the main things you need to know about her. First of all, she's from the Dark Dimension, the same place that we saw in Doctor Strange 1. And that's really important, but I'll go back to that later. The no-brainer part is that she's a powerful sorceress, having once trained with Doctor Strange. But the really cool part is that at one point she was actually the Sorcerer Supreme. And speaking of Doctor Strange, she's actually also a love interest. And at one point the two of them were married. And the last big thing is that she's also related to Dormammu, the villain of Doctor Strange 1. So, how does this all connect and what are they setting up for the future of the MCU? Well, in the post-credit scene, Clea finds Doctor Strange on the street and tells him he started an incursion. Now you might think the incursion was caused by the events of this film, but I don't think that's the case. If you look closely at the portal that she opened up, you can see the portal actually goes to the Dark Dimension, which leads me to believe the incursion that happened wasn't caused by this movie, but the last one. In the first movie, Strange spent a lot of time in that Dark Dimension. I don't remember the exact time, but it was over days, weeks, and possibly even a year. So I actually think that him being in the Dark Dimension for that long and fighting Dormammu is what caused the incursion. So I think in the next Doctor Strange movie, Clea and Doctor Strange are gonna team up and stop whatever incursion is happening with the Dark Dimension. But why does Clea care? Well, as I said before, Clea is actually from the Dark Dimension. But that's not all. In the first movie, yes, Strange wins, but he doesn't fully beat Dormammu. He just makes a deal with them. I think that over time, Dormammu has been gaining more power. And in the third movie, I think Clea and Doctor Strange are gonna team up and face Dormammu for the last time. And this time beat him once and for all. But of course, I can predict the comments now. But Yanni, what about Secret Wars? Now I do think Secret Wars is coming, but not for at least 5 to 10 more years. I think this threat is just gonna escalate the multiverse saga even more, teaching Doctor Strange more about incursions, and preparing him for that insane war that's to come. If you want to learn about Secret Wars and how I think the MCU is going to set it up, make sure you subscribe and stick around because I will be covering it in another video.